For Bloody Brilliant Games, I'm Sam and these are the week's headlines. We begin with news that many expected. Bioware has cancelled the reboot for Anthem as well as all new development on the game. In a blog post, studio director Christian Daly wrote, "In the spirit of transparency and closure, we wanted to share that we've made the difficult decision to stop our new development work on Anthem, aka Anthem NEXT. We will, however, continue to keep the Anthem live service running as it exists today." Daly added that, "Moving forward, we need to laser focus our efforts as a studio and strengthen the next Dragon Age and Mass Effect titles, while continuing to provide quality updates to Star Wars: The Old Republic." Anthem has been struggling to retain its players since its launch in January 2019, with the reboot originally announced even before the game's first anniversary last year. Despite Bioware making their name with high-quality single-player RPGs, EA's desire for live service games led to severe issues during development, as revealed by Jason Schreier in March of 2019. The attitude was, as one developer put it, "Issues that were coming up, they'd say, 'We're a live service. We'll be supporting this game for years to come. We'll fix that later on.' Upon its release, the repetitive mission structure, uninteresting stories and characters, and absurdly long loading times and, of course, microtransactions didn't impress the audience or press." EA in October 2019 had said during its quarterly earnings statement that it planned to double down on live services, combined with its core franchises. Perhaps EA will learn from its mistakes with Anthem and focus on high-quality games. But then again, this being EA, we shouldn't hold our breath. There has been worry from onlookers that the failure of Anthem to become a huge success may lead to Bioware being shut, much like EA has done with Visceral and many studios before it. Next, we have some troubling news on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. The news came as part of publisher Paradox Interactive's end-of-year report, in which the company noted the game's most recent delay from back in August was due to organisational changes, but has now said, "We have chosen to postpone the release of the game further, and we will not be launching the game in 2021. We have also decided that Hardsuit Labs will no longer be leading the development of Bloodlines 2. And we have started a collaboration with a new studio partner to finish the work on the game. This has been a difficult decision, but we are convinced that this is the right way forward to do the game justice. It's been a difficult time for development of Bloodlines 2, and this is the latest roadblock since losing its narrative designer and creative director from the game last summer. There is no new release date for the game yet, but Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is expected to launch on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and PC should it eventually see the light of day. Oddworld Soulstorm is set for release on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and PC via the Epic Games Store on the 6th of April. That was announced during a PlayStation State of Play event this week. It was also revealed that for PlayStation Plus members, Oddworld Soulstorm will be free until the 3rd of May. Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition will come to the Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 on the 4th of March. The upgrade is free for those that already own the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 version and brings upgraded textures and 4K resolutions, 60 frames per second for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 with 30 FPS on the Xbox Series S. The PlayStation 5 version will also promise to take advantage of the DualSense controller for an interesting experience. PlayStation and Nintendo Star Wars fans can look forward to Star Wars Republic Commando releasing on the 6th of April, bringing the underrated 2005 FPS to Sony and Nintendo systems. Though at the time of talking, there's no word on an Xbox re-release, those on Microsoft's consoles can pick up Republic Commandos via backwards compatibility, which is enhanced on Xbox One X and Series X. Dirt 5 has some new content. The Energy Content Pack brings 4 new vehicles, 25 new events for career mode with a bunch of new sponsor options and rewards. This pack is included with the game's Amplified Edition and 1-year upgrade, or available for £9.99 separately on your console's respective storefront. Meanwhile, the Junkyard Playgrounds pack is free for everyone and adds 20 new playground objects. A new update alongside these packs, Update 3.0, adds the first new location for custom tracks made in Playgrounds mode in the form of Italy, as well as 4 new liveries, offering some new ways to customise your vehicles. 2 new Pokemon remakes are on the way. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are set for release later this year and stick more to the art style of the originals, unlike Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There was a 3rd Pokemon game announced during the February 2021 Pokemon Presents stream, Pokemon Legends Arceus, which appears to be in a similar vein to the wild open environments of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, is set for release in 2022. Finally this week, the free games for Xbox Live Games with Gold and PlayStation Plus for March have been announced. On the Microsoft side, Warface Breakout, the spin-off to the 2013 Warface game, will be available from the 1st of March to the 31st. V.A.LA will be up from the 16th of March to the 31st. Backwards compatible title Metal Slug 3 will be free with Gold from the 1st of March to the 15th, with Pirate Adventure Port Royal 3 rounding out the month from the 16th of March to the 31st. As for Sony, PlayStation Plus members can grab Final Fantasy VII Remake, Farpoint and Remnant from the Ashes available on the PlayStation 4 from the 2nd of March, with Maquette on the PlayStation 5 from the same date. Before we go, a quick roundup of the notable releases from the past week. Persona 5 Strikers came out on the 23rd for PlayStation 4, PC and Switch, receiving an average aggregated score on Metacritic of 79% and 83% on OpenCritic. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, the reimagining of the 1985 arcade title, saw its outing on the Switch get an aggregated 75 and 76% on Metacritic and OpenCritic respectively. Another Switch exclusive, Bravely Default, collected aggregated 77 and 79% scores from Metacritic and OpenCritic. And Rogue Heroes Ruins of Tassos received 78% and 81% aggregated scores for its PC and Switch releases from Meta and OpenCritic. With all that said, we've reached the end of this week's episode. Please leave any of your thoughts on these stories we've talked about today in the comments down below. While you're down there, why not let me know what games you've been playing this week? I'm Sam, thank you for watching Bloody Brilliant Games. I shall see you next week. Goodbye.